One more match remains of the winner bracket of Gamers Assembly 2016. We have our 4 players ready to play, and those are Kronos, Kappa, Bergie and Massa. We have one warm-up round before we start. First, a look at the players that are driving in this winner bracket final, starting with Kronos, who is the defending champion after winning last year in Gamers Assembly. Then he took second also 2 years ago, and last year took 5th at East WC 2015. He plays for Against All Authority, uses camera 2 and a gamepad. Then together with Kronos, Bergie also qualified from the winner bracket semi-final. Bergie plays for Team Dignitas, is from Norway, uses camera 2 and an Xbox 360 gamepad. And Bergie has won East WC in the past. That's his best achievement, and did really good in the winner bracket semi-final as well. So we'll see if he can keep it up for this winner bracket final. Here is Massa as well, from Germany, plays for Against All Authority, uses camera 2 and gamepad. And then finally we also got Kappa in this winner bracket final. Plays for Planet Key Dynamics, is from Czech Republic, uses camera 1 and keyboard. And he took 6th last year at East WC. Alright, so that's the end of the warm-up. A quick look as well at the first map. It's Spark by Sparko. The world record is 101.455 by Tween, who maybe a bit unexpectedly dropped down to the loser bracket in the winner bracket semi-finals, but is still in the tournament though. Alright, let's go back in-game as we are going to start the first round. 5 rounds are played on each map. We play to point limit 100, and you know the drill already. Once you reach that point limit, you become a finalist, and that means you have to win a round to secure that position. Alright, so Massa will get the first lead of this match. 1500s in front. Spectated Massa in the winner bracket quarterfinals. Him together with Bergie advanced from that round, and he did pretty well in that match. Starting off in a good way here in the winner bracket final. Kappa will pass Kronos, and Bergie is dead last. Bergie, who reached finalist status in the winner bracket semifinals super early, but then was not able to close it out for a very, very long time. I think he got like 8 or 9 match point attempts until he finally was able to secure second place behind Kronos. Massa looking to take first, and will Kappa be able to stay in front of Kronos? Yes, he will. And what a good time there from Massa, 0.78. So Massa will be rewarded with the first 10 points, Kappa with 6, Kronos with 4 and Bergie with 3. Start the second round. And after this winner bracket final, we'll have one more round that I can cast. It's the loser bracket semi-finals, I believe, or maybe the quarterfinals. Can't say for sure, but that's gonna be the end of the day, unless I'm able to cast some full speed tournament matches. I think it's a possibility that the full speed final will be played tonight, but we'll see. Anyways, back into the action. Massa once again in the lead. Bergie once again at 4th place. Kappa once again at 2nd. And Kronos now down to 4th place after a blunder. And Kappa also catching up a lot to Massa, trying to take that first place away. Oh, but then hits the wall. Bergie will also pass him. Only Massa is able to keep it together in these first 2 rounds. All other players making some mistakes. 102.02 by Massa, securing another 10 points. It's up to 20 points. Kappa is at 10, Bergie is at 9, Kronos is at 7. So yeah, a bit of a different winner bracket final to what we are used to seeing in these offline events. Kronos though is often there, but then Massa, Kappa and Bergie done well reaching this far. It's very surprising that Tween is not in this winner bracket final, especially since he got 4 out of 5 world records. see Massa now down to 4th place. Doesn't look like he'll win for the 3rd round in a row. Instead, Kronos is at 1st place in front of Kappa and Bergie. Keeps that lead as well over these drops. So, oh, Kappa again hits the wall at the same place. And in the meantime, Bergie with a great exit, passing Kronos for a moment. Oh, great turn from Bergie. Comes back with more speed and will take 1st place, 500s in front of Kronos. Yeah, Bergie regularly have very good endings to this map. Seems to be one of his strengths. So he's gonna go up to 19 points now. 2nd place behind Massa, Kronos and Kappa both at 13. So we start the 2nd to last round of this 1st map. Massa dropping down, Kappa also behind already. Bergie not able to keep up with Kronos, who is in the lead, 1100s in front. Let's go to Kappa at 4th place, 7800s behind. Oh, as we see Bergie catching up a lot to Kronos. Now they are side by side. Kronos though with more speed. Good entry here as well to the turn. See though if Bergie will come back once again at the end. Yes, he will, because Kronos hits the wall just like Kappa did. So it looks like Bergie will get the 10 points. Massa also passing Kronos up to 2nd. And that seems to be the results. Bergie 102.16, Massa 0.66. Kronos and Kappa with pretty bad times. So with that, Bergie only 1 point behind Massa now. 30 for Massa, 29 for Bergie. Kronos at 17, Kappa at 16. Alright, so last round of the 1st map. Bergie had maybe not as good of a start as he did in the winner bracket semifinal, but now he's doing better once again. In the lead here in the next round. Close fight with Kappa. Massa and Kronos further behind. Let's go to Kronos at 3rd place. May be able to make a comeback here. Both Kappa and Kronos though have struggled with the end, while Bergie has excelled at the end. Kronos, bad landing. Kappa still in front. Can he stay in front of Bergie, who is getting closer here? Oh, but then he gets a landing bug in the drop. So he's not gonna be able to catch up to Kappa, who wins it with a time of 101.91. Great time from Kappa. So he's gonna pass Kronos with that, up to 3rd place. As we move on to the 2nd map. So Kronos, a bit unexpectedly at last place, only 20 points. Kappa at 26, Massa at 34, and Bergie at 35. Oh, and the point limit is, yeah, okay, yes, of course. The point limit is changed now, so it's 120 for the winner bracket final. So it's gonna be a bit of a longer match as a result. Alright, so moving on to the 2nd map. Here's a closer look at it. It's Males Caterpillars by Wally. World record is by Tween, 107.581. Second best time on this track is by Massa, 0.58. Kronos at 3rd, 0.71. Michaela then at 4th, 0.83. And Renio at 5th with 0.84. So we have one warm-up round. And then we'll continue this winner bracket final. Top 2 will advance to the grand final. And 1st place will get 10 bonus points. 2nd place will get 6 bonus points. As a reward for qualifying to the grand final through the winner bracket. So finishing off this warm-up round. Of course, a lot of good players left in the loser bracket. between Yo-Yo, to name just a few. Yeah, if you want to watch the Dirt Tournament, TM Live is casting that event at tmlive.eu, and then there's also a full speed stream. I think that person posted in my chat just recently, so you can watch the full speed tournament as well. And we'll see if I can cast at least the finals of Dirt and full speed. We'll see. But anyways, let's focus now on this winner bracket final of the tech tournament. Bergie in the lead with 35, Massa second with 34, Kappa at third with 26, and Kronos at fourth with 20 points. First round of males caterpillars by Wally. The longest track in the map pack. We see Massa with the best start, Kronos at second, Kappa at third! Both Massa and Kappa with the same crash. So they are out of the picture. Instead, it's between Kronos and Bergie now for first place. Bergie will lose a bit of ground, Kronos taking the command. 700s only though between them, so still possible for Bergie to make a comeback. We saw this scenario in the winner bracket semifinal as well. Kronos denying Bergie that win for the longest time. Alright, here we come. Here comes the ending. Bergie advancing a lot, catching up, but still will finish behind Bergie with 300ths of a second. So Kronos catching up a little with that. Now tied with Kappa, 30 points each. Massa with 37 and Bergie with 41. So 11 points between all four players. It continues to be pretty close here. So we see a bit of a slower start this time for Kronos. 1700s behind Massa, who's at the top. Kronos will pass Bergie, who's a low amount of speed through that stretch. Let's go to Kappa at second place as he's trying to keep up with Massa, 900s behind. Oh, great turn from Kappa, or maybe a bad turn from Massa. That's a lot of speed there. So Kappa now the new leader of this round. Here's Bergie at fourth place, still keeping up, only 2500s between all players. Could still go either way, even Bergie could still win this round. Good wide turn from Bergie, will pass maybe Massa, still behind. Kappa in the lead with 1500s as we come up to the ending, all four players still in it. Will we see any mistakes here in the end? Massa comes back with a lot of speed. Massa with a great finish, able to pass both Kronos and Bergie to take third, or take second, I mean. Not enough though to catch up to Kappa, who with a time of 108.06. Will get the 10 points. He's up to 40 points now in the score rankings. Kronos back to fourth with 34. Massa with 43 and Bergie in the lead with 44. 10 points now between all four players. So Kappa and Kronos doing a bit better on this map compared to the first one. As Bergie then is not able to keep his grip in that downhill. That's very key to setting a fast time. So he will be at last as a result. Kappa also losing some ground, will allow Bergie to gain a position at the top. Once again, it's Massa in the lead. This time does that turn better, so he will keep his lead. As we are halfway through this round, 1000s between Massa and Kronos, but that's not going to be the case anymore. Kronos with a better stretch and better turn as well, will go up in the lead now. It's between Kronos and Massa for first place. Kappa and Bergie too far behind to challenge them. Switch to Massa at second place, see if he can pass Kronos in the end. Had a great finish in the previous round, can he repeat that? Here we go, different approaches. Yes, Massa with a better finish here. And once again, able to pass Kronos, although only now with 6,000ths of a second. But it's clear though that Massa is doing that ending a bit better than Kronos and maybe also the other players. So it's a good trick to have in the bag. Massa now is in the lead with 53, Bergie with 47, Kappa at 44, Kronos with 40. This would be Massa's first offline final. All other players here have been in a final before. Kappa was in the District Prague final, which was a LAN event in Czech Republic a couple of years ago. And of course Bergie won ESWC, took third at World Cyber Games. And then Kronos has won Gamers Assembly in the past. Right now though, Massa not doing well, neither is Kronos. Instead it's Kappa and Bergie for first place. 400s between them. Bergie gaining a little to the next checkpoint. Now also passing Kappa. Great turn here for Bergie. Let's go to Kappa now. At the back is also a close battle between Kronos and Massa for third place. But let's follow this battle as Bergie is not able to avoid a wall in the shortcut. So this is looking to go to Kappa. No mistakes in the end and he will take it. Bergie also losing his second and third place. No! Massa missing the finish. And will take fourth instead. And Kappa continues to climb the rankings, now up to second place. 54 points, only 2 points away from Massa as well. Bergie down to third with 51. Kronos still at fourth with 46, but only 10 points away from first place. Oh, as Kappa now will end up clipping the wall in the start. So not gonna win this round. Instead it is between the other three players. Bergie trailing a little, but only 1200s up to Massa and Kronos for Bergie. Kronos now in front of Massa. Bergie is gaining on them a little. Kronos then has his wheels outside of the road as Bergie clips the wall and then gets stuck in the checkpoint. Kappa will pass him. Bergie down to last at the top. Massa in the lead, 1500s in front of Kronos. Coming up to the ending. Massa has been doing the ending a bit better than Kronos, so this is in his favor right now. Here comes the shortcut. Good shortcut from both players, and then the grass part. Oh, Kronos hits the wall. Maybe he knew though that he would not lose his second place. Oh, wait a minute. He's not enough speed to make it. Kappa, will he pass him? No. Kronos still able to take that second place. But a good time though from Massa, 108.06. And he's extending his lead up to 66 points. Kappa with 58, Bergie with 54, and Kronos with 52 as we move on to the third map. So it's still a very close winner bracket final. Kronos wasn't really doing that well in the winner bracket semifinals either, and then suddenly just kind of leveled up and started playing way better, so could still see that happening, and could still see Kronos qualifying to the grand final through this winner bracket final. Here's the next map, Mile of Style by Bass7mon, the world record by Massa, 56.155, and he is almost 1500s in front of second place, which is Onyo with .34, Cappuccino then at third with .39, Aswer .42, and Kronos at fifth place in the top 5 fastest times with .43. You can also see Bergie's time, it's .45. Then Kappa is not in the daddy, I think. Alright, let's bring it in-game again, finishing off this warm-up round. And Bergie, I think, especially did well on this map in the winner bracket semifinals. So he may have a lot of confidence going into this map. Down to third place after having been in the lead. Alright, here we go. First round of the third map, Mile of Style. Massa in the lead, Kappa at second, Bergie at third, and Kronos at fourth place. Off we go. See if Bergie can repeat what he did in the winner bracket semifinal. Let's not get the best start. It's at third place in front of Kronos at least, but not anymore. Kronos passing him in the next turn. At the top, Kappa in the lead in front of Massa. Bergie going on the outside of that pole. Will pass Kronos with that. But still, Bergie though behind. Oh! Not behind Massa anymore, who goes too wide and hits the wall. Only Kappa remaining now. He's in the lead with 3,100, so should be enough for Kappa to win this round. Although the ending is easier. It's not that easy, I would say, so we could see Bergie still coming back. Bergie with a lot of momentum. Almost caught up to Kappa, who had some trouble getting himself under the frame of the finish there, but he will still make it. 56.67. Kappa with the 10 points. And now 2 points behind Massa. Bergie at 60, Kronos at 55. Yeah, Kappa is doing well now. A couple of wins on the previous map, and then starts off this next map with another win. Will we see Planety Dynamics Kappa in the grand final? Kronos then down in the start. Not as good of a start for Kappa. Massa in front of him, so is Bergie. 1500s between the players. This time Bergie goes for that inner line. I suppose that is the faster one. Massa avoids hitting the wall this time, so he will keep his position. First place, 1700s, no, 2100s now in front. Oh! As Bergie then has a sudden slowdown. Not sure if he hit the wall or if he hit the pole. But he's gonna go down in the rankings. Kronos may pass him. Coming up to the ending here. Massa! Not able to make it over the wall. And Kappa with another win. Massa going from first to last place with that crash. And also losing his first place in the score rankings. Kappa is our new leader at 78 points. Massa with 73, Bergie with 66, Kronos with 59. Yeah, that was not what Massa wanted. He had the lead, could have taken it maybe a bit safer. But I guess he felt the need to take a big risk in the end to try and stay in front of Kappa. He capitalizes on that and is now our leader. Not in the lead though in this next round, he's at last place even. 2200 is behind Kronos, who is falling behind a little here as well, so needs to start and do better to not fall behind too much. Ooh, Bergie is down. And at the top is Kronos in front of Massa. Kappa is coming back strongly as well. Can we see another good finish from Kappa? No. This time no crashes from any of the players. Kronos 56.49. Great time. Massa with 0.62. Kappa 0.73. And Bergie about 1 second behind. Great round. Kappa will keep his lead, but Massa getting a bit closer. 3 points between them. Kronos now tied with Bergie, 69 points each. Ooh! As then Kronos has an unfortunate slowdown in the start. Not looking to win this round. Bergie and Kappa building up a lead over Massa. Drops down a bit. Kappa now with an opportunity to extend this lead once again. Great turn, but also from Bergie, who's keeping it close. Only 200s between them. Great turn from Bergie in the next one. And now in front of Kappa as well. Better line here as well for Dingtas Bergie. Can he defeat Kappa here in the end? Ooh, risky trajectory over the border. Kappa will go down. Bergie will not. And Bergie will take first this time. 56.64. And Kappa with that crash. Not able to make it over that normal finish. Instead he had to take the other finish, and both Kappa and Massa beat him. So with those results, Kappa still in the lead, 85 points, Massa with 83, Bergie with 79 and Kronos with 75. Still 10 points between all four players. Kronos he hasn't really won that many rounds, but still somehow only 10 points behind. So he's still doing well in this winner bracket final. Massa down in the start. Kronos at 3rd place. He's not really doing too well on this map. I have a feeling this is not one of his favorite ones. Kappa and Bergie though seems to be doing much better on it. Ooh, as Bergie is down now to 4th place even. Massa will also pass him, leaving Kappa alone at the top. 4,800s in front. So now Kappa should take it very safe if he wants to secure these 10 points. Should not drive over this border here. He can't avoid it. He needs to drive over it, but luckily for him, it did not punish him. And Kappa will secure the 10 points. 56.73. It's a decent time. So that's going to be the end of the 3rd map. Kappa was at 3rd place, I believe, at the start of this map, but now is at 1st with 95. Massa with 87, Bergie with 82, and Kronos with 81. It's a very different match scenario compared to the winner bracket semifinal we saw before this, where Bergie dominated, reached finalist status, then Kronos came back, defeated Bergie, and then Tween came back and also was very close to defeating Bergie, who in his 8th or 9th match point attempt finally was able to secure a spot into this winner bracket final. This time though, it's a very different story. All 4 players close to each other with about, I want to say, 2 more maps left to be played. So here's the next map. Let's take a close look at it as we have a warm-up round. Courts is the name. The authors are Kappa and MD Point. World record by Tween 101.964. Second fastest time on courts is by Massa 102.06. Kronos then with 0.13, Kappa with 0.17, and Coco with 0.20. And Bergie's time is 102.30 in the Dedimania. So he's a bit slower here compared to the other players, but should not really make that much of a difference. Bergie did look good on this map in the winner bracket semifinal. I think this was the first map. He started off in a great way. I'll see if we can repeat that. And perhaps catch up to Massa and Kappa. Also Kronos, of course, wants to have a good performance here. Kappa especially can actually reach the finalist status. It's point limit 120 now. Keep that in mind, but he could do it on this map if he wins a couple of rounds. So here we go. First round of the 4th map. Courts by MD Point and Kappa. So Kappa driving on his own map. Will that give him any advantage? I don't think so, to be honest. These maps have been out for, I think, 1 month or so, so they are super no-lifed. Kappa will take the lead, though, here in the first round. Maybe feeling, at least mentally, like he has an advantage on this map, because it is his own map. That could actually be the case. He's built it himself. He knows exactly how to drive these turns. We'll go up in the lead over the platform. Massa though catching up rapidly. Kronos at 3rd and Bergie has fallen behind the others. About 1 second behind. Let's go to Massa, who now is ahead of Kappa. Great couple of turns from Massa. Kappa though strikes back in the next turn, back in the lead. But this is back and forth between Massa and Kappa. Who's gonna take this round? The half pipe landing, Kappa does it better, but Massa with a good finish could still pass him. Here we go. It's gonna be Kappa instead, who has the better finish and will defeat Massa with 900ths of a second. Good race though between them. Also Kronos with a time under 103. So Kappa with another first place, now up to 105 points. Massa with 93, Kronos with 85, also Bergie with 85. So Kappa is doing remarkably well in this winner bracket final. And yeah, it's clear that it's not only about Tween and Kronos. It's several other players that can win this event, and one of them is definitely Planety Dynamics Kappa. It's down to 3rd place now in this next round, so perhaps not able to win once again. Bergie doing better. Finds himself at last place together with Kronos. Not where he wants to be. Ooh, Massa lost his grip for a few thousandths of a second. That's gonna be enough for him to go down to third place. Kronos has also dropped down, and Kappa has actually now the potential to win another round. He's gaining a lot on Bergie. Can we see Kappa go up to first place? Yes, we will. Great ending here for Kappa. One turn left. It looks like he will win once again. 102.40. What a finish from Kappa. Defeats Bergie with 800ths of a second. Also, Massa with a good time, 0.55, and Kronos with that mistake taking fourth. And with that, Kappa with a first or second place in this next round will already be a finalist. Massa is at 97, Bergie at 91, Kronos at 88. See if Kronos can, if Kappa can do this now. Of course, you gotta spam the Kappa emoticons in the chat if he does make it. Twitch, of course, stealing Kappa's name, since he was first with that name, I believe. Kappa, though, will go down, far behind now. So it does not look like he will reach that finalist status, so hold your emoticons. Don't spam them yet. Instead, we have Massa in the lead, Bergie at second, Kronos 3600s behind, kind of struggling again on this map as well. So Massa now with this win can get a bit closer to Kronos. He's not able to reach finalist status in this round. Here we go. Last turn, Massa jumps into the finish, 102.26, 1200s in front of Bergie, 6000s in front of Kronos, and 1 second, 8100s in front of Kappa. So Kappa up to 118 points. Simply need to finish this next round and he will get the opportunity to qualify to the grand final and get the 10 bonus points too in the following round. Of course, though, he wants to take first here so that he can deny his opponents more points. So it will be a bit longer for them to catch up to him. Massa also getting close to that finalist status. Who would have thought Kappa and Massa to be the two players close now to qualifying to the grand final from the winner bracket? But that is actually the potential possibility, as Kronos is in the lead in this round. Massa at second, Kappa at third, Bergie at fourth. Kronos definitely need to win this round, I feel like. So this is quite the important round for Kronos. Massa gaining on him, but still behind. Bergie at third, and looks like Kappa will only finish fourth here, so the others will catch up to him. Even though he will reach finalist status, Kronos through the last corner will get the 10 points, well-needed points going Kronos' way. Great time as well. In fact, good times from Massa and Bergie as well. Kappa, though, with a bit of a slower time. But enough, though, to be a finalist. So Kappa now with his first match point attempt, with the possibility to qualify to the grand final. Here we go. This is the last round as well on this map, and he's won a couple of rounds on it, so this is a very good opportunity now for Planetary Dynamics Kappa to be the first player into the grand final. As we go up on the platform, it's a very close pack of players, all 4 players in it still. Kronos down to last place. Oh, as Kappa goes down! Kappa is down, so it doesn't seem like he will be able to make it in this first match point attempt. Massa also down, leaving Bergie and Kronos to battle for first place. Massa could have actually reached finalist status if he won this round, but doesn't look like that will be the case. Bergie and Kronos can now gain on Kappa and Massa. This is still anyone's winner bracket final to win. Here comes Kronos. Bergie, though, fights back, so once again the ending will decide it here. Kronos with a better finish, and he will defeat Bergie to take the 10 points. And that's gonna be the end of the map. Kappa not able to take advantage of that first match point attempt, but he is still the only finalist. Massa up to 117, Kronos now at 112, and Bergie at 107. Yeah, this will be exciting for sure. We could see many finalists, perhaps even 4 finalists at the same time. As we move on to the final map. Not that many rounds left to be played. One more warm-up remaining. Here's a look at the map. Crayview is the name, MD Point and Kappa made it as well, so Kappa once again will get to play on his own map. Between with the world record 1 minute 81 hundredths. In the top 5, Kronos is at top 2 with 0.86, Massa at top 3 with 0.89, Yo-Yo at top 4, 0.93, and Renu at top 5, 0.97. Kappa actually got a 0.93 time here, I noticed, in the Dedi, and Bergie got 101.02, so top 5 is not quite updated. Yeah, it's starting to get down to the nitty-gritty right now. Kappa will get his second match point attempt very soon. But all his opponents though close by. Massa will only have to finish the next round and he will also be a finalist. Kronos will have to win it. So here we go, last warm-up round of the Gamers Assembly 2016 Winner Bracket Final of Trackmania 2 Stadium Tech Tournament. Kappa had one match point attempt, will now get his second. Could be the first player into the grand final and also receiving 10 bonus points. Here we go, let's follow Kappa as we go live into the first round of the final map. Can Kappa withhold the pressure? Gets a decent start, a good start even, he's in the lead, 200s in front of the Dedimania as well. Very good start for Kappa. Only needs to keep this lead now, that's all he needs to do. Over the drop, he's still in the lead, 1200s in front. Bergie though with a great turn, so he's gonna get closer. Right now it looks like it's up to Bergie to deny Kappa a spot into the grand final. 400s behind as Kappa goes up on the platform. Wide trajectory, builds up speed. Still in the lead, still doing well. Kronos catching up to Bergie now. Ooh, bad turn for Bergie. It's up to Kronos now as we come up to the ending. Kappa still in lead, 1400s in front. Kronos stumbles on the quarter pipes. And that's gonna be it for Kappa. One more turn. And Kappa will advance to the grand final. And he will also receive 10 bonus points. Great performance from Kappa in this winner bracket final. Had actually a pretty bad start to it. He was at 4th place after the first map, but then gradually made a comeback and went through the rankings and then found himself at 1st place. So congrats to Kappa, we'll see him tomorrow on the main stage. One more player though will reach that grand final together with Kappa, and right now Massa got the opportunity to be that player. He got the finalist status, match point attempt 4 against all authorities. Massa over the drop though, Kronos will pass him. And Bergie also passing him in the next turn. So right now not looking too good for Massa. Although he is definitely still in it, only 300s behind. Great turn here, catching up to Kronos. Can Massa make it? Can he qualify to the grand final? Slow down a bit there. That was not a good turn from Massa. Kronos and Bergie now a bit further ahead of him. So unless Massa gets a super ending, he will not be able to qualify to the grand final in this attempt. Kronos falls down. It's up to Bergie now. But Bergie will not make a mistake and he will prolong this winner bracket final. Oh, and Kronos, he didn't finish. What? He only had to finish that round and he would be a finalist. But instead, he will still be at 118 points. Bergie with that 10-pointer up to finalist status now. What was that? Huge mistake from Kronos. Oh, and another one. He's losing it. And where is Bergie? Bergie has also made a mistake. Bergie has retired. Bergie has retired and Kronos is 3 seconds behind. Massa could not get an easier road to the grand final here in this match point attempt. He can take it extremely safe now. And that's what he should do as well. All that can make him lose this is if he accidentally retires or something. I don't even know. This should not be possible for Massa to lose as we come up to the ending. That should be enough speed for him. Over the jump, Massa is through. 1 turn left and he will qualify to the grand final. Kappa and Massa qualifies from the winner bracket final in this tournament. Who would have thought that? And Bergie and Kronos will drop down to the loser bracket. So that's gonna be the end of this winner bracket final, and we still have one more match, I think, left to be cast. So stay tuned for that. But that's gonna be it for this match. So GG.